everyone. We are talking about the 7th annual toy drive. Everyone here is so excited in their costumes, music going on, lots of treats. Their inventions were pretty impressive, and this year's tournament theme is about recycling. We are in a drought, so you're going to want to try to avoid those campfires or any off-roading. This entire block was destroyed by the Bulls fire, and that's when she decided to put up this sign, "Slow down."
He just had a gentle soul, and he just never had an unkind word for anybody.
A Central Point mother and father fight back tears as they reflect on their son's life.
His little heart just quit beating, and we said our goodbye.
Thursday, Ryan Teska lost his battle to Duchenne muscular dystrophy.
I was the one that found him, and he had a look of joy on his face, and his eyes were looking at something that was not of here. It was something of the next life.
In the 1990s, Ryan became known for his active role with the Muscular Dystrophy Association. He was only expected to live until he was 18 years old, but survived through the age of 24.
He taught us that, the life you think you're going to have might not be what it's going to be, but he brought us nothing but joy and love.
I saw in the pictures, Brian was always smiling, it seemed like, and he seemed a little bit goofy.
Oh my gosh. A little bit.
He'd get sent to his room or whatever. He'd sneak around after a little while.
Come out.
A little charm smile, hoping to come out or come lay in bed with us.
Ryan's life was short, but his parents say he lived it to the fullest, getting a private performance by his favorite group, the Avett Brothers, visiting Disney World through Make-A-Wish, and receiving a personal message from his favorite football player, Clay Matthews with the Green Bay Packers.
I'm also a huge fan of yours, and I just want to let you know to stay strong.
But what Ryan loved the most, animals, especially his dog O'Malley.
He would sleep with Ryan, he would cuddle with Ryan, he would lay with Ryan and even cuddle around his wheelchair, the wheels of his wheelchair.
Ryan's parents say they're shattered.
It's going to be hard.
Yeah, just to not hear his voice.
They believe it was his time to go and know his legacy will live on. If their son could give a final message, they say it would be this.
Love one another and to forgive.
Treat people with respect. Don't let things stand in your way and move forward.
With your connection to Central Point, Ashley Carrasco, News 10.
They are gathering at the Holy Catholic Church that did burn down in that fire. And if you take a look up the hill, 2 of those houses right there, they completely burned down. Those were left in ashes, and that is just a symbol of how much this community has grown. It's the sound of what many are calling a new beginning.
I feel good. Our town's being rebuilt. My house is being rebuilt. My neighbors are going to be here.
Sue Tavalero's house burned down in the Bulls fire 1 year ago. She watched the fire come straight toward her home, a feeling that sometimes haunts her.
I have more fear when I go to somebody's house that lives in the woods.
This is what her home looks like today.
It's all new, and I think that's great.
The buildings are not the only new things developed. Relationships were mended and new bonds were created.
Everyone stepped up. In any small town, you have little disagreements and things, but since the fire, an awful lot have just fallen to the background.
I have friends that I now say, like friends, they've been to my house for dinner, that were just acquaintances.
Some people say they woke up with a little bit of anxiety because they're reminded of the devastation from that day. But as they stop and look around at everything that's being rebuilt, they know the outlook for the future is a lot greater than the fear.
I think it all helps, in the healing process. It's nice to know that someone's got your back and that you're not alone.
It's another day and we're all moving forward. As long as we keep moving forward, then we'll be good.
You can see right behind me there is a group of people here enjoying some music, a barbecue. They're also going to do a candlelight vigil later tonight, and this is all in honor of the 1-year anniversary of the Bulls fire. We're going to bring that to you in our later newscasts. Covering your news live in Weed, Ashley Carrasco, News 10.
Happy birthday, dear God. Happy birthday to you.
At first glance, most people would not guess Tom Ward's age. Tuesday, he turned 97 years old.
I'm living on borrowed time, of course, because a lot of people don't last as long as I have.
Tom's friends say he's not your average man.
He is the most kind, generous person I've ever met in my life.
A real gentleman,
beautiful person with a loving soul.
At almost a century old, Tom still has a craving to keep learning.
I guess my favorite part of bowling is trying to keep up with my scores and try to improve, try to get better.
He says the key to living a long life is taking care of yourself.
Eat well, exercise.
Tom's personality and determination shine through.
Everybody at this bowling alley loves him, especially the girls.
Someone just told me that you're the stud muffin of the crowd. All the girls love you. Did you know that?
No, I don't believe that.
His skills tend to gain him some points. All jokes aside, if there are any words of wisdom he can give, they're this.
Enjoy yourself. Mingle with nice people, as in the bowling alley. And what more can I say?
Covering your news, Ashley Carrasco, News 10.